I'm feeling. How are you feeling? Oh, there we go. That's happy Pride Month, folks. Y'all means all. What a slay, teacher. I see you, teacher. I don't remember who you are, but I see you. Person with the y'all means all sign in your maybe classroom, I kind of see you. You're blurry and I don't actually remember it, but I see you nonetheless. In spirit.
Like, girl, I see you, sorta.
I kind of see you.
I kind of see so that's nice. Kudos. Good job. I posted a thing and I got a lot of people, a lot of my friends sent me messages because I was like, yo, it's Pride Month, where's my 10% discount? A lot of people were like, yo, but for real? And I was like, yeah, see, thank you. Did you see all the videos of people like dog shitting on the like Target and Walmart Pride stuff?
Every year.
Okay, good.
Every year I see those videos.
No,
this year wasn't the Pride stuff at Target like grayish?
Was
it
it
millennial beige or something? Was that the bitching?
Okay, I don't know. I saw a clip for the Target video, but I didn't watch it. But I watched the Walmart one, and that one was very bad. It kind of reminded me of Target. Like, it kind of reminded me of the Target last year. I'm like, did you just steal designs? And you're like, yeah.
Ooh, yes. The copyright, like, expired.
Yeah.
Like, perfect.
Like, oh, I do want to get Pride socks.
This eats.
She slayed.
She slayed.
I did see one that said, it was like, bye, 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 but, like, in sync, but, like, B-I-B-I-B-I. And I felt my body physically cringe.
That's so stupid.
Oh. I like it. And I looked at her, and she looked back at me, and, like, we were both, like, bisexual people, and I was just like, no.
See, no. I don't... If I saw that, I would immediately start the dance. Bye, bye. Yeah, like, there'd be no stopping me, and it just would be awkward.
You know what I just thought of? Is, like, what if, like, you're wearing this to, like, a Pride event, but then maybe you're with Gen Alpha, and they look at your shirt, but they don't know that it's an NSYNC reference, so then you're just, like, they think it's the reference that it is on the shirt, and you're just like, oh, I think I would physically cringe. I think
you don't have to worry, they can't read.
Oh, you're so right.
They can't read it. What are those letters? The letters of the alphabet.
What? Why is there a lot of I's? Oh, it's none of your business.
Mind your business.
I do want to get Pride socks, but then I was like, where else am I gonna wear those to? And then I'm like, Alexis, literally, like,
anywhere? Anywhere.
Yeah. So I might have to cop me some socks. We'll see though. Because the only I think it was Walmart. They didn't have the, like, what are those socks called when they ankle socks? I was about to be like the socks that go up to your ankle. This is the socks that go up to your ankle, and I was like trying to look for those, and I was in Walmart, and I was like, okay, and they had the, like, okay, I'm gonna bring up a really specific thing. Do you remember when we would have like photo booths in school? This may just be
of course. I have some of the things.
The photos. Stole them? Oh, okay.
What?
Like the objects?
What did you think? Oh, no.
Do you
I have the photos.
When they
like
would have
the Gatorade.
Oh, I do have mine, I think. It's like, it's in my memory box, like deep inside my closet.
Mine is also in my memory.
And they had those, like, dollar store hats. Yes. They had dollar store hats with those rainbows on them. And I was just like, oh.
Gas, if you
They're like the fedoras, but the really bad fedoras. So if you put any sort of pressure, I saw those and I immediately thought of, like, elementary school, and I don't know why.
I used to own a purple one.
That felt. Did you really?
Yes, because okay, so like 2014, 2015 Halloween, I dressed up in one of those full body suits.
Oh, I remember that. I remember. Okay, it's
and put on a purple fedora and like neon basketball shorts with my high tops, and then like a fake gold chain that was ginormous, and some like what are those, sweatbands? Yeah.
What were you going as?
I don't know. I think
What
I was
was-
going as all the things that I wanted to have.
You
Put into a Halloween costume so I could have it for the rest of the year. That makes sense.
You took your own artistic vision.
Like, Halloween was the time of year as like a poor person where I could just be like, what would I want to play with for the rest of the year? So my costume would always just be like, oh no, I really need this for my costume. And it was like the most random shit, but I knew I'd have the most fun with it for the rest of the year. So I'd just be like, no, trust.
No, please. I'm trying to think. Oh, I can't. I know I was like a werewolf, but I was like, if like Red Riding Hood and the werewolf had like an offspring, that's what I like.
What?
It was weird. Well, because like part of the costume was like a flannel, but I don't.
Mine was the flannel. You got the Party City flannel one.
Was it? I don't know, because it was like, I don't even remember. Maybe, but it came like with mittens or like hands, paws, whatever.
Mm-hmm. And then the rubber head.
I remember I hated those. I don't know why, but I was like, no, I don't want these. But then my mom was like, no, it completes your ensemble.
It completes the look.
And I was like, no, I don't want to wear them. Well,
no.
Then, I couldn't grab anything. And I was like, I can't.
Hold your bag.
I can't hold my bag of very slay Halloween candy. Anyway, this is the problem. Because we're going off topic.
Oh, no.
No! Okay.
No, we've been lectured about this.
We have been lectured. Please listen to this. She just sends me a response like, actually, thank you. Then stay on topic. We're never gonna do that. She's never gonna send me that message.
Impossible.
We're in this like group chat for like this thing I'm doing, and she liked my comments. And when I tell you, I felt euphoric for like 4 hours. That's actually probably the most accurate to my Pride Month statement. That's me.
There you go. It circles together. It all comes together. It's all coming together. I see the vision.
No, because this is like today, because they were doing something, like they were doing like a Pride event, and I said something funny. I maybe.
Wow.
And she liked it, and I was like, oh my god! I got so
oh my god.
Like, I was like, I'm gonna be happy about this for at least like. It was pretty euphoric. It was pretty good. It was
valid.
Earlier.
Real.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Okay, so now back on topic. I know that everyone has waited for this. The 7 listeners that we have. My review on Gatorade. What? So okay. So I think that like when people compare, have you seen those YouTube videos? People comparing water, like buying the most expensive water, or whatever.
I don't like how quickly I answered. Can I slow it down?
I think that they're doing the experiment wrong. Okay, let me
Ooh.
Let me explain. Okay, I think that you need to try out your waters, sure, and then go to an airport and then try all these waters, and then come back.
You're right.
And then you don't have to go anywhere. Just go to the airport.
No. Just go to the airport.
Go to. I don't know if you can film in an airport. I'm pretty. You can. I don't know. I don't want to
probably right. Like I feel like people are like.
I feel like people film in
come
airports
to
all the time.
A different continent with me.
Oh, that's true. I guess like a lot of commercials, if they're not like on set, and they're like, oh yeah, let's freaking go to a airport terminal. Like I think you should go and you should drink the same like 5 waters. Let's have like a constant. It's like 5 waters. And then drink it at like your house, and then drink it at the airport, and then come back to me and see what your thoughts are. But I had the Gatorade water. I had like meal credits, and they were like, okay, well you have to use your meal credits, or else like what's it called? They're like, or else like they expire, whatever. And I didn't realize that you could donate them. I only had like 13 credits or bucks or whatever. So I was like, okay, I'll just I wasn't too worried. So then I was like, oh, I'll get a water. So I was doing some like finals work, right? So I go pick up a water, and I got Gatorade water. And I am thinking that it's gonna taste fine, and I just buy it, whatever. And it like weirdly tasted like salty. I don't
It's the
'cause
electrolytes.
it was weird. I was like, oh, why do you? But I didn't want to I didn't want to not drink it because I bought it, and so I'm just like, oh, why is this?
Ew.
Yeah, ew. Like it was so. Ew.
This is so gross. But it was like $17.
Well, it was like and then I felt even worse because and it's not even like I paid for it. My credits paid for it, so she's a free water. But I remember I was drinking it as I was studying, and it totally got me off my group for like 5 minutes because I was just like, why is it? Because
why is it like that?
they have. I mean, I know that like a lot of waters have like their stories, like whatever, like. It comes from a water in a glacier from a lake. And so I was like looking and I was like reading it and it was like electrolytes this, but then it had like sodium and I was like, your water.
That's the electrolytes.
Your water. I don't know.
That's the electrolytes.
Your water. Water, no. I was like, this is if I wanted to have something that had sodium, I'd have like a Gatorade or I don't know, any other thing.
But that's the electrolytes.
It was not. I was gross. I was like, I don't like this. I don't care what. Like was the bottle cool? Just orange for some reason. I was like, okay, cool.
Got an orange hater over here.
I mean, no. I just was like, because it stood out. Like I was looking at waters. I was like, oh, I want that one. Why? Because it's colorful. I was like, yes. This.
You're going to come with me.
Yeah. And like I think I realized like I tend to pick up more slender. That sounds so bad.
No.
More slender water bottles.
Not the water bottle-y shaming.
Because like so my car has like really, really small cup holders, like ridiculously small cup holders. Like I can't fit anything in these. So I tend to get like skinnier water bottles because they fit in my cup holder when I'm like driving for like long periods of time. Because only one of my water bottles fits, and that's why I take it when I drive. Is because it fits my
car.
It fits in my car, which I didn't realize that like the next time I buy a car, I'm totally gonna be like, hey, I need to test drive it because I need to look at your cup holders.
Let me take a peek.
Let me take a peek. Like I need to, and then I'm gonna bring like 8 water bottles, and I'm gonna be like, okay.
What's the sitch? How many of my bottles fit in here?
How many of my water bottles fit inside?
You're like, are you sure? Do you want to like take a ride around? No, sir. I don't need to drive it. Scooch over.
I'm just sitting in the lobby, just like 8 water bottles. No, move! And they're just like,
wait. Oh. I brought them in a bag. They make that loud water bottle noise when you set them down. You're just like, hold on.
The salesman is like, oh my god, she's back. I thought she was.
You're like, this car has 3 out of 5. That's just not gonna cut it.
Yeah,
some of them just aren't gonna fit, and you're like, not good enough.
No, I need 4 out of 5. Ma'am, please. No, you lost a customer.
Please let me go home.
I thought it was fine. I definitely didn't. Granted. Okay, I wasn't sweating. Like I wasn't doing a physical activity when I was drinking Gatorade water. I was studying for a final, which felt I would actually rather do a physical workout because that hurt my brain. But it was fine. It was, I don't know. I just thought it was overrated, and it was like the most expensive water bottle there, and I was like, oh yeah, and I like hated every moment of it. I was like, this is so mid. Well, I was like, maybe it'll be better if I put it in my water bottle. And it didn't do anything. Yeah. I don't know. Girl math, I was like, oh, maybe it.
I mean, I guess, okay, things can taste different if it's like glass or metal or plastic, so.
It did not. I did not like it. I was not happy. I was already not happy anyway because I was studying and I was like, I don't want to.
It's like a year's worth of build up.
I know. And then you're just like, oh.
What a tragedy.
What a tragedy. I mean, I'm still like, because now I'm like, oh, when I go to the airport, now I know what not water to get. And it's Gatorade water. I'm still going to have to go with my smart water as peak airport water.
That's just such airport water. I did have it at home once, and it was not good. But
oh, really?
It surprised me. I was like, oh my gosh, smart water. I love this water. And then I had it at my house, and I was like, this is really gross. What?
Was it just it didn't hit, and it just was like, oh.
It just tasted bland, which I know, this is water, so I understand. But hear me out. Ooh. Case closed.
Final comments, end quote.
Ew. That's my review.
Oh, okay. That's
But not at the airport. At the airport, it slaps.
At the airport it slaps. Like, regardless of time. Am I gonna get there for 5 a.m., 5 p.m., 2 a.m.? I don't know, but I'm gonna get a smart water.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't care. And it's just, I don't know. It just didn't hit. I don't know. I don't know if I was already maybe just like, because I was kind of in that mode where I was like, no, like, I need to get a water. Because I think I got a Dr. Pepper too, I think. Or I got, like, something. I know I got something else. But I was like, okay, like, I'm gonna get this, like, kind of energize up, stay hydrated. Because I had been there for, like, 3 hours already. So I was like, okay, I'll get the water. And it did not. She did not. Well, because every time I've seen an athlete getting water, no one's, like, sitting. Like, they're all doing things. So, I get where that's, like, where the electrolytes come in. But, like, shame. That's
Shame.
so sad. I was like, well, and there's a Starbucks, right, like, near where I study. And, like, every other time I can get a free water, because you technically have to pay 25 cents, which, like, is illegal. But okay. I think. Let me fact check myself real quick.
Not the fact check. We gotta make sure this water story is like solid.
Is it illegal? Is it illegal to pick bluebonnet?
Yeah. In Texas, because they're the state
barefoot,
flower, they're protected.
To talk to dolphins, to collect rainwater, to drive barefoot. Wow, Google is okay. Google suggestions. Is it illegal? What was my question? Is it illegal to
something with the water?
Pay for water.
Oh. I don't think so.
No, not like utility. I'm meaning like at a restaurant. Sure.
I think it's just usually free because if you try and charge somebody, they're just gonna be like, ew, and go somewhere else.
Okay, so
But if it's bottled, they can definitely charge you for sure.
Yeah, it says restaurants are free to charge for bottled water. But it's not illegal to charge for water at a restaurant in Texas. But they offer free water as a courtesy, but they are not legally obligated to do so. Oh, it's just frowned upon. Okay. Yeah, well, when I freaking went to this dumbass Starbucks, it was like 35 cents. And I was like, no. But honestly, I'd rather take my 35-cent Starbucks water. Well, because sometimes I ask. Like, I'll just be like, hey, can I get a water? Like, I'll ask for them when they're not busy. And they'll be like, yeah. They'll just give me one. And because, like, I rarely go to Starbucks. Like, I go for the free cup of water.
The water.
Then, like, one time, I don't know if their manager was there or whatever. But she was like, no, you gotta pay for it. And I was like, I looked at her and I was like, what? Huh? I was like, no. And I felt like such a boomer in that moment. I was like, but no. But it's just, I water. I'm
please,
thirsty.
Ma'am.
Please. But no, I rate it, I would say like 10 is like really, really like, that's some quenchable stuff. I have to say, like 5.
Okay.
Yeah, like 5. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, like 5. Like, if it really is my only other option, then sure. That's
sure. I see the vision. I see the vision.
Yeah, it was fine. Oh.
If I'm gonna, like, die of thirst, sure.
If I'm gonna wither, if I have 2 seconds and I'm gonna wither away, or I have to drink a Gatorade water, Gatorade's never gonna want to sponsor us ever, with me just roasting their water. Well, maybe you should send me more water and I'll go to different places. I'll go to a restaurant.
Send her more of your gross water and maybe then.
Well, because then I'll go to, I haven't tried it in an airport. Maybe I'll try it in an airport.
Yeah, you do have, it is different. It does,
it is different.
Everything hits different at the airport.
But I'm like, smart water has never done me wrong in an airport, so I already feel, like, biased, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, because, like, what if you buy this expensive water in the airport and it doesn't slap, and then, like, you can't afford your smart water because you, like, took out a second mortgage on your Gatorade water.
At the airport.
At the airport. Like,
That's so funny.
You know it's like $21.
I had to take out a student loan to pay for my water to go at the airport. There's 3% interest on it. Please pray for me. I might never be...
I'm never gonna be financially okay again.
I'm never gonna be okay.
And it was gross.
And it was gross. And see, as like a person, you know, grew up with like...
As a person.
I made this joke. I was like somewhere... You know, never mind. It all disintegrated in my brain. I hate when this happens on the podcast, because then I have, like, no help. I'm just like, you know, and there it went, bye. Like, I'm just, oops.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye now. What was my thought? Well, I guess we'll never know. Never mind.
You made a joke. I know
I
that
made a
much
joke.
of the story.
I made
it was
a
really
joke.
funny.
It was, it was just so funny that
it was about being a person?
No.
Okay.
No! You just
took a shot in the dark.
What was that game? It's not Wheel of Fortune. It was like that had a buzzer sound. Oh, was it The Price is Right? Is that?
Probably. I
Question mark?
didn't have TV.
Question mark?
I know what you mean. That.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I don't know what game show did that. It could be Price is Right. I remember one time, I only remember one Price is Right episode, and they brought out an elephant.
Oh.
Uh-huh. I don't know what else.
Family Feud has the buzzer, like the big X, right?
Oh, yeah, Family Feud does that. Steve Harvey!
All I think of with that is naked grandma!
Ding, 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 ding! Yeah. I think of the, like, what is it? Where he does the like, splits meme.
Yeah.
Like, I did the, like...
The ding.
Yeah, that's what I think of.
Yes.
And I tried to reference that to my dad. I was like, oh yeah, this video, and I said that phrase, and he looked at me so confused. And I was like, yeah, and
Don't you
did you get it? And he did not understand. I don't know if I mentioned this story on the podcast. I had to mansplain to my dad that he was an OG finance bro. He didn't. He was like, "What is these hieroglyphics you're speaking to me right now?" He's like, I don't understand. And I was like, yeah. Because my dad was in a fraternity. He was a finance bro. Like, he filled all the boxes. Like, he had, you know, different girlfriends throughout college. Not like he was a hoe. Like,
I was gonna say a finance hoe.
Yeah. Well, maybe. But he got mono in high school, so that would be more a hoe in high school. Yeah. He was the person that told me about mono, and that's the only reason I knew what mono was. And that's probably, like when I got diagnosed, we went to this, like, urgent care, and they looked at me, and they looked at my dad, and he goes, yeah, you have mono. Man didn't do any test, he just looked at me, and he knew. He's like, yeah, you have mono. You just need to go home. Like,
wow.
I was like, oh. And then my dad started laughing in the corner.
Oh.
He got mono with, like, 3 girls.
Oh.
Yeah. And, like, the only reason that his mom knew is because, like, she had to go pick up homework. And, like, the 3 other moms went to pick up homework for their children.
Oh,
and
no.
So she's like, my son's a hoe.
No.
Yeah. I told my dad, I was like, well, if I was you, I wouldn't have left my room. I was like, I would have just left, like, oh no.
That's
like,
so funny.
No, I gotta know.
What brings you in? Oh.
You're, like, putting the dots together in your head, and you're like, oh my god. Anyway, let's get on to mono. We started with Gatorade water. How does this happen every time?
Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey! Naked grandma!
Naked grandma!
You know, someone had brought up to me from, I don't know. Oh, I was seeing a friend of mine, and he was telling me how he has his neighbor who has, like, a giant grand piano. And so
awesome.
He like just in this apartment, and so he plays, like, piano music, but he hears it at, like, those random times of the day. And I was like, okay. And I go, oh, does he have sound panels? And he goes, I have no idea. And then I was like, should I get sound panels, like, for the podcast? I haven't gotten them, but maybe.
Maybe. I see the vision.
Well, I'm in between, you know, like, moving all the time. So I'm like, I don't want to get sound panels and then put all the effort into putting sound panels, and then I'm like
move.
And then move, yeah, and then I'm like,
That sounds
okay, now I'm just looking at, I mean, I don't know how expensive sound panels are now. I know that they're,
know.
I have no idea. I mean, maybe though, but yeah, once I'm like, oh, I'm gonna stay in the same place for like 2 years, then yeah, for sure, but, what's it called? I had, okay, so our...
Yes.
What else you got?
What do I got?
Yeah, what do you got?
Naked grandma. No. You know. No, that's fantastic though. I didn't play that.
I saw someone play it. Like, I've seen videos.
I did not see that. Sounds fun though. No, and I think that's what makes it such an insane answer. Because, like, yeah, sure, he's right. Because I think the question was like, what does a robber not want to see when he breaks into a house or something? And he's like, naked grandma, and like, so like, yeah, but you really think that in the poll of 100 people, even one single soul said that? But also, most of them. Exactly, like he's not wrong. But you're not as likely to win the game with an answer like that.
What? So, like, my idea, like, my thought was, I was like, oh, like a spice cabinet. But, like,
What?
even if you put, like, yeah, well, I mean, I don't, but, like, maybe, like, the weird people of the world would advertise.
Okay, I see the vision.
Or then, like, I think it was, like, and then it was, like, files, and then I was like, oh, yeah, like, that's pretty common, you know?
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I do mine, I would say more chaotic. Like, I still do them, like, medical, car, but I do it based on, like, need at the time.
Valid.
So if I'm doing a lot more medical stuff, then I put the file.
That one's more forefront.
Yeah, like that. Now,
it's ready.
Is this method not gonna work in probably like 5 years? Because there'll be like more stuff to it, probably. But right now, it works lovely. But right now, or I have like high school stuff, and then I have like college stuff, like just like paperwork. And I was like, oh yeah, it's not in alphabetical order.
See, I have like a certification that I just carry around with me because I have a file folder for my homework, but I just stuck it in there at some point. So now, like, I've noticed I just carry it with me wherever my backpack is. And then I'm like, this is kind of awkward because, like, what if someone's like, oh, what's that? I'm just like, oh, it's my certification with state. like I worked hard to get it, so, like, I guess flex on the homies, but, like, it's a little weird to just, like, have on me.
I did carry, I got sent, like, a card, like, from the Red Cross that I was CPR certified. But I was kind of bummed out because it was like only good for 2 years, but it showed the expiration date. So I was like, man, this would be really cool. But like, What if, like, I see someone, and I'm like, oh my god, I know CPR, I got you. But then it's, like, expired. Are people going to tell me, like, to move? Like, I don't...
Scooch.
Like, yeah, they go, like, no, your shit's expired. Like, I don't think anyone's going to look at that, but I was, like, I thought I was so cool. And this is, like, from a few years ago, and so I think it was from, like, my, like, high school health class.
I was going to say, I got CPR certified in 2018 in health class.
And so they were like, oh, do you want to pay $5 to get a card? And I was like, hell yeah! And I did. And it took like a million weeks to get there, but you best believe I got it. But I was really sad. It was only 2 years. And I was like, oh. But now I get certified every year, so it's okay.
Then I guess I'm not CPR certified.
Well,
I didn't order the card, so I don't have like a timeline.
I know that I think it's good for every 2 years.
But I remember going out in the hall, yo, call 911! Yo, get the defibrillator! And then doing the chest compressions and counting.
Yes. You know, what's it called? What song? They release songs that are, like, good for the CPR compressions.
Staying alive, because what, that's 120 beats per minute.
Bee Gees. Yeah.
120 BPM, and then there's the other songs.
Was it like Espresso one? Or no? Am I making that up?
I think it is.
Hold on. Is...
I think Espresso is 120 BPM. I think also was Not Like Us one.
Is it?
I think so.
Okay, is Espresso...
All of these seem harder inherently just because, like, yeah, the beat, like, the backbeat is 120 beats per minute. But, like, Staying Alive is literally the...
Yeah.
Like, you're just on beat. Like, that feels like the easiest one. Plus, in the moment, I feel like if you're like, now, which song do I pick? What's my CPR playlist? Let's put it on shuffle.
Oh, God.
You, call 911. You get the defibrillator. You, pump up the jams. Skip this one. I used it for CPR last time. Pick a better song. He's gonna die.
Giving CPR, you're the person receiving CPR. You just wake up and you just hear "Staying Alive" by the Bee Gees. I would be emotionally connected to that song for the rest of my life. I wouldn't necessarily be upset about it. Maybe if I heard Espresso, I would be like, "Oh,
Espresso,
right. Espresso, Espresso." When I looked it up on
Google,
would you
feel like Sabrina Carpenter like saved your life?
I mean,
You're Not Like Us. Would you think Kendrick Lamar was saving your life while also like roasting Drake?
Well, but you're probably mine. Here's my thing. To your point of like this like, because it's literally Staying Alive, and you're literally giving someone CPR. Like, I don't want to hear the most bomb diss track, but I'm just over here trying to save a man. I just hear Kendrick going in his, like, swift beats, and I'm like, Kendrick, wait! Like, I just, you know,
I'm young. I just, like, sit up. I'm like, oh!
Like, what if I forget my mento, because then, like, I want to jam out. See, that's my thing, is it can't be a song that you jam out, like, too hard, you know what I'm saying? So then I'd be like, I'm trying to look up more songs that are
CPR songs.
CPR songs? Question mark.
Because I always think with Staying Alive, I always think of that scene in The Office, obviously, when they're practicing CPR, and then they get to the other part of the song, and they all start just dancing and let the dummy die. And Dwight's like, "What do we do next?" And somebody says something, he's like, "No, we harvest the organs."
Okay, so I'm gonna give you a few songs that are CPR songs from 100 to 120 BPMs.
Okay, we both have to pick which one we would want as our rival song.
Okay, so Dancing Queen is technically one.
What a slay.
But, like, see, Don't Stop Believin'. Okay.
Ooh, that's a good,
That's a good...
Don't Stop Believing that you'll live.
You'll live. Okay, there we have Girls Just Want to Have Fun by Cyndi Lauper. See, I would just stop. I would just be like, girls,
I'd stop dying, because girls just want to have fun. I
would stop dying. Okay,
stop dying.
Okay, we got Walking on Sunshine. That's technically one. I'm walking on sunshine.
Yeah. I just don't think that one would make me want to live more.
Well, are we doing this as like I'm giving CPR or I'm receiving CPR?
I'm receiving CPR.
Like, which one do you want to be woken up to? Oh my god, I can't wait to be king is one.
Oh my gosh, I would get up and give a full Broadway performance. No one would be safe. I had that as my alarm at one point.
Did you really?
I just got too into everybody look left. No one's safe. Just go brush your teeth.
Well, but you're living, so that's nice. 9 to 5 by Dolly Parton is one. That would be I'd like that. That would be very, very good. I mean, I'd kind of be sad because I'd have to go back to my 9 to 5, but then it would be okay because then, I'm alive.
Yeah.
So pros and cons. Dancing. Oh, I said that. Dancing Queen. Eye of the Tiger. The Harlem Shuffle.
Motivating.
Interesting. I Want to Dance with Somebody by Whitney Houston. That's pretty good.
Ooh.
That's pretty good. I like that. What's it called? Yeah, we got some. There's some good shit.
All right, do you have a pick? Because I think I know my pick. There's some good options though.
What's your pick?
I think girls just want to have fun.
See, yeah, that's such a good one.
That or I just can't wait to be king.
I just can't wait. I think I'd have to go with 9 to 5 because I would just hear Dolly Parton's voice and I'd be like, oh, okay. That's all I need. Yeah, that's
valid. That's fair.
I'd just be like, oh, okay, all is well. See, now when I listen to these songs, ever like soon or whatever, I'm gonna like think of the CPR. Like I'm gonna imagine myself doing see if it works. How well it works.
Imagine myself doing CPR. What's funny is as you were saying them, I was picturing doing CPR to each one, and that's the thing. Like, I couldn't be doing CPR to I just can't wait to be king because I would like leave the person dead on the floor. To go dance.
To go jam out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm glad you're honest with yourself.
I mean, I'm not here to lie.
No, but self-aware.
But I feel like the others I could give CPR with fairly.
I'm just thinking in like a Walmart.
Easily.
Like if we're hearing
Walmart. I was outside, like Baywatch, like at the beach.
Now we're at the beach?
I was always at the beach. Where were you?
I don't know. I guess I was
at the Walmart? Ew.
Drinking Gatorade water.
Ew.
Having the most... Maybe that's why my heart stopped. I was just having the most miserable time at the Walmart.
No, I was imagining like a Baywatch scene. Someone was dragged out of the water and I was like, everyone back up. I'm CPR certified. And then I go over and I'm just like, girls just wanna have fun. And then
obviously. Oh, of course. Every time I think of Baywatch, I feel like a man because I think of the like really hot girl in Baywatch. And
I always think of the fact that Hasselhoff had a leg double because of his tiny little chicken calves.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Have you ever watched it? Because I definitely watched the show. And
like a little bit.
He had like a real lifeguard to be his calf double, and at one point the lifeguard's in the show, like early in the show, and he also helped make it a little more like attempted to make it more accurate for like lifeguarding, but he was also his like calf double. So the shot, you know how it like starts at the legs and like pans up? It's because those are not Hasselhoff's chicken legs.
I didn't know that. It's chicken legs. I mean, now if that ever comes brought up to me, I'm gonna like I see Baywatch, I'm gonna be like, oh, you fake
faker.
Well, how would you like? Well, thank you for listening to us talk about not one goddamn topic. Oh my god. Please let me know if you like Gatorade water. That was my giant hot take. And have you seen Baywatch? I never saw the newest one, like the one with Zac Efron. I didn't see that one. Like I don't know. I didn't see that one.
I didn't see that. I was watching the show and I got kind of sick of it when they replaced the kid at one point randomly because Hasselhoff has a son.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they just, like, replaced him really, like, obviously in a way
Oh,
that
no.
agitated me.
You're like, we didn't even, guys, why? Well,
Yeah.
that concludes this episode. Let me know if you also like Gatorade water. Or is it also a 5 for you? Because it's a 5. You still haven't had it, right?
I haven't had it. I've seen it in the wild. I saw it at
seen-
work one time, but I haven't had it myself. So the jury's still out for me because I'm not paying.